Ed,
Yeah,
tell me about you.
it's hard to explain in just a few moments. I've been understudy for 30 years for special abilities I've had my whole life, and I've been able to control energy. And I'm currently understudy at the University of Virginia by Dr. Ross Dunzig in the neuroimaging lab, also at the Monroe Institute in the Copper Wall Array lab, also at the Rhine Research Center's Biophoton lab. And they've all been studying me ongoing, and you'll see me in different TV shows that's been filmed in these labs, like on Ancient Aliens. I'm known as the Alien Brain, season 14, episode 16. Then on Gaia, I'm on the Consciousness Connection, and then on Divine Sciences with Sid Goldberg and stuff, doing energy healing TV shows and stuff. Now I've been on Coast to Coast with Art Bell. I've been on Coast to Coast with George Norrie. Hello, people of Earth. My name is Edd Edwards. That's Ed spelled with two D's. Eddedwards. Well, I'm here today. This is November of 2023, after Thanksgiving. And I'm here to show y'all, all of you, things that was stripped away from you a long time ago. Very special abilities that humans have, but the knowledge of how to utilize those abilities have been taken away from you. Okay, so that I can demonstrate these abilities, I would like to get all of you to stand up that are watching this video. Stand up, have your feet a little closer than normal. Stand there, do not be twisting your head, looking around or anything. Just be as still as you possibly can. And I'm going to demonstrate energy that I control, that I have been in control of ever since I was born. They did not take these abilities away from me. I had a grandmother that, based on the Cherokee lineage, cultivated these energies in me. She was known as a hands-on healer. The whole time she was cultivating these energies into me, she kept telling me these energies are the Holy Spirit, that we can access that. That's something that's been handed down for generations and generations up through the lineage, through the Cherokee. Okay, stand up there. Now, I'm generating this energy and radiating it out in this video. The energy itself is actually being stored in what we call the quantum universe. But there are signals embedded in the audio of my voice right here that's causing your brains to lock onto this sequence of energy. So I'm just going to keep demonstrating here, and I'll tell you a little bit more and more about it. So like I said, I've been doing this ever since I was a young kid. About 3 years old, my grandmother was playing with me with it. And from there on, I just grew up with the knowledge of it, how to manipulate and control energy. And that wired my brain up differently than all the other kids that used to do this when we were in preschool, but I watched them get it took away from them. Through religion and education, they kept telling them they were playing with the devil, not to play with the energy in their hands, or that they were imagining things, and they took it away from them. They basically, all they did was shut them down to where they wouldn't develop these abilities as they grew up. Okay, by now, y'all should be wobbling back and forth pretty good. You should be feeling a pretty good little tingling sensation in your fingertips or hands and bodies. And the patterns of it is getting stronger and stronger. Now I'm going to just crank it on up here. So that should be getting a good electrical sensation to it. So I'm just revving this energy up, back and forth. And by changing the polarity of it is how I'm changing the direction of the gravity waves. So right here, I'm going to pull you forwards. So this should be causing you to lean up on your toes a little bit. I'm using what I know as a DC negative, and it attracts, it pulls. Okay, I'm going to let off of it. I'm reversing the polarity of the electrical fields in my body and repelling. So I'm pushing right here. This should have an effect of pushing backwards on you. Okay, now I'm letting off of it. I'm reversing that electrical polarity again and pulling forwards. Alright, that's getting good and strong. Now I'm letting off of it, going neutral. Alright, I'm going to shift it up a little bit here. So I'm going to pull sideways on you. So that should be pulling you to your right just a little bit. That should have a right pull to it. Okay, I'm letting off of that. I'm switching it over the other direction. So that should have a little bit of a left pull to it. Okay, I'm letting off of it. Now I'm setting it up again and pulling forwards on everybody. So this should pull you forwards, might even make you take a step forwards. I'll turn the amperage up, it makes it stronger. Okay, I'm letting off of it. I'm reversing that electrical polarity and repelling or pushing. Alright, so I'll crank the amperage up. That's pushing on it, so I'll turn it up even stronger and push harder. Oh yeah, that's doing good. Alright, so now I'm going to just let off. And so I'll get it into a way here that'll cause you to swing around kind of like you're a pendulum while I finish explaining all this stuff. So what y'all just experienced right there is somewhat what I do in my live sessions when people are hurting real bad, they're in pain or hurting, neuropathy, cancer, it don't matter what's wrong with them. I do this energy on them, and it causes the healing systems in your bodies to start functioning. And when your healing systems function, they go after the problems that are wrong with you. You know, people say I'm a healer. I'm not a healer. I can't heal nothing but me. But I can generate this energy, and I can lock onto this universal energy, and just like my grandma called it, the Holy Spirit, we lock onto this Holy Spirit energy and we transmit it and send it out everywhere. That's what makes it work right now in this video. Time has no restraints on it, nor distance. Like I said, I've got this website called eddedwards.com that y'all can go to and follow me and sign up for my group energy healing activation systems I do a couple of times a week. I'm getting ready to add more. I'm also setting up a program that I'm doing already on Sundays called Awakening the Children. Creating Zoom rooms that are there for children to learn how to do these things. I've got to get this back going in the population, and the best way to do it is to go through the children. The children learn this, and then it wires up in their brains to do all kinds of things by the time they get adulthood. I can teach adults to do certain things for self-healing and things like that, and having some fun with it, and there's other things you can do with it besides healing that's fun. Has to do in the gardening field or several other fields. Alright, so check me out, eddedwards.com. That's my website. Come find me and stuff, and we'll have all kind of energy fun. Now, if you're hurting any, this video that you're watching here should have eased your hurts or pains, your stresses just a little bit. Come check me out for the real thing. There, when I do my live Zoom rooms, I can really light you up in there. And all right, I'm gonna push backwards on everybody. Okay, now I'm going to reverse it and pull forwards really hard. I'm reversing it, pushing. All right, there you go. That's a demonstration of what the awakened human mind can do. See, when my mind is doing that, my brain's operating at all levels of consciousness simultaneously. Go to my website and you can check out the research that I'm involved in. Been at it for 30 years being studied. All right, enjoy.